Is Samsung about to change the foldable game forever? Or are we just getting another overhyped rectangle that bends? Because today, Samsung didn't just tease the Galaxy Z Fold 7 Ultra. They practically screamed, "We're rewriting the rules." And the teaser? It's not a slow drip. It's a full-on fire hose of bold claims, sleek silhouettes, and a whisper of a rebrand that could flip the entire foldable market upside down. But are these changes just surface-level polish? Or is Samsung finally giving us a foldable that lives up to the Ultra name? Let's unfold the truth. Samsung just dropped a teaser that's subtle on the surface but loud in what it implies. They're calling it the next chapter of Ultra. And while they never directly say Z Fold 7, all signs point in one direction. The imagery, the silhouette, the language. It's all about the fold. What really grabbed everyone's attention, though, is that impossibly thin profile. We're talking just 3.9 millimeters when the phone is unfolded. That's thinner than most flagship smartphones. Thinner than logic might suggest is even possible with this much tech packed inside. We're talking about a full hinge mechanism, flagship-level cameras, a battery, a massive foldable display, and somehow it still ends up looking like a futuristic piece of origami. And it's not just a pretty shadow in a teaser. That silhouette perfectly matches leaked hands-on images that surfaced just days before the teaser went live. Which means, chances are, this isn't a conceptual bluff. This might be exactly what's coming. And if so, Samsung might have just pulled off the most impressive design refinement in foldable history. Now here's where things get spicy. The wording in Samsung's teaser is triggering all sorts of speculation. They're leaning heavily into the Ultra branding this time, using phrases like Galaxy Ultra Experience without explicitly calling it Fold 7. That's not a coincidence. It feels like they're preparing us for a rebrand, positioning this as more than just an iterative upgrade. It's not just another Fold, it's the Fold Ultra. And to be fair, this device might actually earn that badge. We're hearing whispers of a massive 8.2-inch inner display that promises a truly immersive experience. The bezels are thinner, the body is lighter, and the whole thing feels like it's stepped into the future. On top of that, there are strong rumors of a 200-megapixel primary camera. Yes, 200 megapixels on a foldable phone. If true, this puts it neck and neck with the best camera phones on the market. Samsung is also reworking the S Pen to be more responsive and precise, perfectly suited for that expansive screen. Now, while it still doesn't include a built-in S Pen slot, and the periscope lens is still missing, it's clear that this is the most ambitious fold yet. For years, Samsung's foldables felt a step or two behind the Ultra line. But this year, it feels like they're finally catching up. Still, there's always that little voice in the back of your mind saying, what are they saving for next year? Do you ever wonder if Samsung has a secret spreadsheet labeled stuff we could add, but won't yet? Because if ultra-thin, mega display, and still no S Pen slot doesn't scream delayed gratification, I don't know what does. Alright, moving on. Let's get into the details that matter, and the ones Samsung isn't shouting from the rooftops. The Fold 7 Ultra will likely arrive in 3 colorways: a classic black, a sleek silver, and a bold new shade called Blue Shadow. Meanwhile, its sibling, the Flip 7, is getting its own vibrant palette with coral red joining the lineup. As always, expect a few exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's online store, though those haven't been revealed yet. Storage-wise, nothing groundbreaking is expected. The Fold 7 starts at 256 gigabytes and scales up to a hefty 1 terabyte, while the Flip 7 ranges from 256 gigabytes to 512 gigabytes. But here's where it gets interesting. A more affordable Z Flip 7 FE is reportedly on the way, offering 128 gigabytes and 256 gigabytes options. Samsung seems to be opening the door for more people to step into the world of foldables without breaking the bank. Wireless charging is also getting a boost. The Fold 7 has been spotted in the Wireless Power Consortium's database, confirming it supports Qi 2-ready magnetic wireless charging. If that sounds familiar, it's because this tech debuted on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. So yes, you'll finally be able to magnetically charge your foldable, something iPhone users have been flexing for years. Now let's talk durability. Remember the S25 Ultra's bend test? Against all odds, it survived. No catastrophic bending, no cracked screens, just a titanium frame that refused to give in. And since the Fold 7 Ultra is expected to feature the same titanium backplate, we might be looking at one of the toughest foldables Samsung has ever made. Thin, light, powerful, and this time, actually durable. And just before we close the lid, yes, the rumors are true. A Samsung trifold phone is also in the pipeline. It transforms from a standard-sized smartphone into a full-on 10-inch tablet. Sounds insane, right? But don't get too excited. It's launching exclusively in China and South Korea at first. So for now, the rest of us are left watching from the sidelines. So where does this leave us? Is the Galaxy Z Fold 7 Ultra the game changer we've all been waiting for? Or is it another beautiful distraction dressed in titanium and hype? Samsung hasn't officially revealed everything yet. But if the teaser, the leaks, and the wording are any indication, this isn't just a new phone. It's a statement. And while the Fold 7 might be grabbing all the headlines, don't overlook what's happening on the wrist. Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Watch 8 Classic isn't just another refresh. It's getting 7 major upgrades that could make it the most powerful and practical smartwatch Samsung's ever made. So if you want to know what those upgrades are, and whether the Watch 8 Classic finally closes the gap between form and function, click right here to watch my deep dive. Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic 7 upgrades that change everything. With that said, thanks for watching Techie Sumit, and until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never fold under pressure.